take, but just a little bit of seed money, pocket change basically, to get in the game so that you can change your world financially. I got an email from, a friend of a friend, and he was talking about if we've got to get prepared for what could happen. Income taxes are going up. Death taxes are going up. Capital gain taxes are going up. Corporate taxes are going up. All of this doesn't sound like good news to me, and maybe it does to you. I don't think so, but we've got to get prepared. So, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because we all know what that means. If companies and businesses have to pay more in taxes, they're not going to suffer. They're going to send all of those additional costs down to the consumer, which means we're going to get really hit on, and we already are kind of, the price of everything is going up so much. So, yeah,
I've heard that same story from some of our members. So we're showing you a way to use this financial vehicle to set aside some money for a rainy day, or if you happen to have a big oak tree behind your house, you could, put some money in a hole behind that oak tree so you know right where it is, right?
I just use the mattress, under the mattress. But it is true. I mean, I go to the grocery store, once a week, and what used to be, I used to say I couldn't get out of Walmart for less than $100. Well, now it's almost $300 I can't get out of Walmart, and I'm not buying anything that, unusual or any big product or anything, just, food and the essentials, and it's just crazy what it's all going up to. So I don't know if it's going to get better or not, but everybody needs the Freeway connection. Now, I take advantage of some of our apps, our mobile apps that save us money and things like that. And, I'm saving what used to be $140 a month about. Now it's over $200, and all I'm doing is taking pictures of, my receipts and things like that. But, it helps a little bit, but still, you need, or I think everybody needs a second income, and we talk about, money and stuff, but people can do the Freeway connection and the 3% thing from their kitchen table, 15, 20 minutes. Once they get a little organized, 15, 20 minutes, maybe an hour. If you just devote just a little bit of time, you can accomplish all of the Freeway connection and that 3% thing in a short amount of time, not mind having to pay those high prices.
Well, this is, like I said, one of the best opportunities. Here's what I want to do. The best way to get started with the Freeway connection is to zero in on building a foundation. So that's what you've got in front of you here. And with the help of the Downline Building Club, it's going to make that happen. Even for those that feel like they can't sponsor anybody, I don't really give a flip about that. I want to show you that if you just get in the ball game with us, do a little bit. It's not a free lunch, but it's probably the closest thing to a free lunch. And we want to put this foundation in place, which is two levels in Freeway, the same people creating 2 levels in recipes, okay? So 5 on level 1, 25 on level 2, that's a total of 30. 30 people in recipes, same people, creates a spillover of 10, okay? So 30 people there. All right, so that's your foundation. You've got your foundation in place. You've got a no-cost Downline Building Club. All right, once again, no-cost Downline Building Club, and we're going to take advantage of that, okay? So let's go to the next page. Those guys on levels 1 and 2, those 5 and those 25, they're going to build their level 1 and 2, which is your 3 and 4. All right, now you got $2,000 a month. All right, now here's what I want you to think about. In the back of your mind, keep that $2,000. this can happen very quickly. In 30 days or less, you should be able to put that foundation together. We're going to categorize, use the Downline Building Club, friends and family, email blast, text blasting, whatever it takes, especially categorizing, and put that team together. We've got some markets that we need to hit, and such as the Spanish market and senior citizens and so forth. So, all right, you got your foundation in place. You help those guys build their foundation, and now you got $2,000 a month. All right, now we add the other 3 packages. Keep in mind there's 5 packages. All right, so we add these 3 packages, and with the people that you've already brought on board, take those 30 people in levels 1 and 2. 30 people going into 2x2 cycles you how many times? It takes 6 to cycle. 6 into 30 is 5. There's 5 cycles right there. So you've got to sit down and do your homework so you can see the big picture. Some people are so negative about everything, they can't find anything positive about anything. I hate to say it that way, but I happen to know a lot of those people because we've been in this industry. Lisa, can you believe in about 3 or 4 days we'll be starting our 14th year?
I know.
I know you're only 19, but it's amazing. Guys,
really
take a look now. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, I was going to show them that, we had these 5 packages. That creates 5 monthly paychecks, guys. And I'm going to show you the power of 2 in just a minute. It gives you the ability to earn 10 monthly paychecks. Think about it. An income center for you. Let's go ahead and go to the next page. And an income center, for your spouse or company. And when I say 10, when you blend in the power of 2, which once you and your company or you and your spouse, $5,000 a month could turn into $10,000 a month very, 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 very quickly. Now, keep in mind, $10,000 a month. I think you'll agree with me, just in a few months, you could very easily be at $10,000 a month if you apply yourself in the Freeway connection. Because what I want to show you when we get to the 3% deal, I want to show you that $10,000 column. Well, you just earned it right here. Guess what? You're going to earn it the next month, and the next month, and the next month, and the next month. But what you do is take a little bit out so that your money can start working for you now, okay? Now think about it. You put your some money in the savings account that we have with our 3% deal, and now you're earning 3% per week on the average. So we've got an investment club, we could tell you about, but we just don't have time for that now. It did cost $50,000 to get in the investment club, but it helps when you have some money to play with. I've heard for a long time, it takes money to make money. Well, that's true, but we're here to show you that you can get started with very, 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 very little money and let just sheer determination take your income to another level. So the power of 2, the power of the upgrades, that's what the Freeway connection is all about. And as you look at the upgrades, there's 2 in the $1 thing, 2 in Freeway to Success, 1 in, and keep in mind that's a powerful one there. It's got a 100% match in Iguana Biz, and there's 3 in the 2x2. Add it up again, that's 8 upgrades with 1 team. Think about it, 8 upgrades to 1 team. Next thing you know, you're at 14,000. Remember that 10,000 now, and then I want you to remember this next one. Let's go to the platinum upgrade and then look at the money. All right, you're now over $20,000 a month. So do you follow me? Now what I'm wanting to get to is the tools, and think about it. You've got 5 packages here, and here's your tools that we've put in place. No cost, Downline Building Club, right there in, staring you in the face. All right, categorizing, you got to think outside the box and put a little time and effort into that. But it will pay big dividends if you will do that. That means getting some handouts together and going to apartment complexes, going to truck stops, going to, if you just any category, convenience stores and so forth. This stuff works. And when you blend it in with, team building, where, you're doing this, other guys on your team are doing this, this is what duplication is all about. This is the power of the Freeway connection. It's the power of the industry. And the next thing you know, your income is growing and growing. And when you hit momentum, you can't stop it. Now, here's what I want you to think about. $2,000 a month. You saw that we can earn that in 2 months or less. All right, and then $10,000, and here's $60,000. All right, think about it. You could start with $100. You could start with 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, but here's a $500 column. All right, but what I want to do is jump over to the $2,000 column, because we just earned $2,000 by building a foundation and helping those guys build their foundation, okay? Now, maybe you had an extra $2,000 and you just want to know that you're going to get your $2,000 right back. Well, you're going to get it back with a Freeway connection if you follow the steps here. All right. In any case, here's the 3% per week deal, $2,000. Now, in 28 weeks, you see that out to the far left, you could get your $2,000 back if you want to. You still have the $2,000 in principal still in the savings account. That's up to you. But you could also leave it in there, and in 180 weeks, if you left it in there, it's amazing how much compound interest does to your money. If you leave it in there, instead of earning $268,855, you're earning $445,913 in 180 weeks. Do you see what I mean? At 3%. 180 weeks. 180 weeks goes by pretty doggone fast. But to earn this kind of money is just absolutely phenomenal. Now, if you decide to leave that in there, you could start pulling out $10,000 a month, and then when you get to 336 weeks, you've got $36 million. That's unbelievable. But that's the compound interest part of this. All right, that's $2,000. Look what happens at $10,000. You see what I mean? Now, in 180 weeks, would you be happy with that? That's what I want to see happen with, $10,000 that Lisa had under her mattress.
Yeah.
And so do you see what I'm talking about, guys? 180 weeks. In 28 weeks, you could get your $10,000 back if you choose to, and then you're still making $1 million bucks, in 180 weeks. But you could leave it in there, and now you're making a little over $2 million. So all of this is happening with one team, and that's what I think is so rewarding about this opportunity. Lisa, let me bring you in here, because this is really what I wanted to share with people, how we're able to earn a very interesting, substantial, a very rewarding amount of money, month after month with the Freeway connection, and how you can let your money work for you. And all this is with one team. So it's just a great 1-2 punch, no matter how you look at it, guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's for sure. I mean, look at those numbers. And, compounding, we all know what it is, but we don't really think about it too much, So, yeah, I mean, it's just amazing. And the longer that you're compounding, the more you're earning, and then you're compounding those earnings on top of each other. It just grows and grows and grows. It's crazy, and I'm going to have to change the chart, Doc, because they have made it where, you don't have to work for this money at all, because now you can go into your back office, you can set it to, just auto compound your interest that you earn that week. So it will do it every Friday. It will send you a receipt, and you're done. You don't even have to go into your back office anymore. So
that's amazing. That was the part I liked, because I don't do it, guys. Lisa does it for me, but at least they had to do something. You know what I mean? But now they've got it, guys. If you know people that have money, you need to show them what we've just shared with you. If you know people that don't have money, you need to show them what we've just shared with you. Do you see what I mean? This can change a person's world financially in just a few short years and less.
Yeah. Well, I always talk about my granddaughter graduated from high school. I gave her $500, and it's gone now. What if I would have set up an account for her? Here, look at what she would have when she graduated. But then I think about the senior citizens. The people in the Northeast that are paying, they may not even have enough money to, they use oil, right, to heat their homes this winter. It's all over the news, and things like that. It's so expensive, they're making choices. Well, if you're on a fixed income and these rates are going up, what if the senior citizens or, people that just are going week to week, because most people don't even have enough money to cover a $500 emergency. So, getting started in the Freeway Connection, getting ahead a little bit, definitely using this as a tool to, make your money work for you and not you working for your money. I just think it's going to make a huge difference over the next 3 years for people that do participate in all this.
I'm right there with you. And once again, one team. That's the beauty to this, guys. Share it with a few people. I'm throwing 5 out there, right? That's no big deal. You can find 5 people in any one of the categories that you come up with, and then we help them do the same thing. That's the whole key to this. 5 people, and help them get 5. Now you got 20. That's duplication. When you've got the ability to use the upgrades, and the power of 2, the way that you can with the Freeway Connection, and watch your income grow with those 5 different packages, and with the power of 2, turn 5 monthly paychecks into 10 monthly paychecks. You saw the $60,000. This is what I want to end with. The $60,000 per month is doable if, number one, you stay in the game and you take advantage of everything that we've laid out here for you, the tools and so forth, and the upgrades. And then let your money go to work for you. You've got a win-win situation here like I've never seen it. I'm extremely excited. We've got 5 packages here. Once again, do your homework, and our game plan is to get you started in Freeway to Success and recipes, and then add the other 3 packages so you're earning, 5 monthly paychecks. And for some of you go-getters, I could go through a whole bunch of names like Bruce and, well, I don't want to leave anybody out, but you know what I mean. We've got some really talented people in this opportunity, and the power of 2 has got your name written all over it, because that's 10 monthly paychecks that can be coming your way. And then $60,000 a month times 2, one for you, one for your wife or husband, whatever the case is, that's $120,000 times 10 months. You've got yourself a heck of a yearly income on top of what you can earn with the 3%. So I wanted to close with that, leave you my phone number and my email address. Lisa's going to be on the road. Got to do, sir?